Hey, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's feeling well, man, feeling good. By the time you get up this morning, just in case you're not up, I hope you're about to enjoy this day, man. It is Martin Luther King's birthday, day we celebrate, and I'm actually thankful that I am off, right? Thankful that I'm off, man. Um, and let me tell you what, like the last 10 years. Um, my previous employer didn't recognize this holiday I should say, and so I had to take vacation to be off, which surprisingly I never had a problem uh, getting those days off. You know, at that job, each department had a certain amount of people that can be off at a time, and nobody took that day off. So it was kind of surprising. Now, of course, I wasn't complaining because I got it off and I was taking it off, but it was kind of surprising that nobody took that time off. Okay, so um, now as we go into mental breakfast, let me elaborate and expand on that situation with nobody being off. I one of the few times that I went to the break room, um, I went, and whenever I did go to the break room, I would keep. Remember, I told you I lived my life during that time on the break system, so I was just trying my hardest to get from break to break, so I can end my day. And so I rarely went to the break room because I wanted to be by myself. But anytime I did, I kept my headphones in, stay focused, study whatever I needed to do, write down visions of my future, just whatever I had to do to maintain my sanity. And I'm serious when I say that. But one of the few times I was being myself, picture that, right? That's crazy the way that sounds now, but that was my life back then. That one of the few times I was just being myself in that building. I was engaging, was conversating, talking to a couple of gentlemen in the break room, and black dudes, and I'll explain in a second. You'll understand in a second why I made that statement. But as I was getting up, it was a Sunday night before that Monday, before that Martin Luther King. We were on night shift, so they said as I was getting up, it was like, "All right, get, I see you tomorrow night." And I was like, "Nah." I was like, "Man, it's Martin Luther King." I said, "Y'all didn't take off?" I said, "I took off, right?" And one of the gentlemen, who, by the way, was not even on my crew, he was working overtime, right? So he didn't even have to come in. But he said, "Nah, I'm coming in, man. I get this money." And I was like, "All right." He was like, "Martin Luther King ain't do nothing for me." I said, "Okay." He was like, "Yeah." He said, "He's not." He said, "He ain't putting no money in my pockets, man." And I thought, to be honest with you, and I'm all about this positivity, but I keep it real also. I thought that was one of the dumbest statements I've heard in my life. Like, just to be totally real. Just like it was like, I mean, I said, I said, I said to myself, right? Let me get this clear right now. I didn't engage in any type of conversation, any type of. I had to really let that go. I had to walk away from that one. Um, I wasn't even in a right frame of mind to use that as a teaching tool or as an educational tool, right? And keep that in mind. See, that's the difference when you have your peace of mind and when you don't have your peace of mind. You lose out and miss out on opportunities to turn a negative into a positive, right? So that's the difference between then and now with me. But at that time, I wasn't there yet, so I could not even engage in any type of conversation because I was heated, right? Because if I could take that opportunity back, and I'm gonna use that opportunity now, use this opportunity now to say this, that to say that Martin Luther King did not do anything for a black man, to say that he's just coming in to get his money, it was crazy because Martin Luther King is one of the main ones who opened the door and gave him the opportunity to even be talking about, I'm at a job to make money, much less get overtime money and time and a half, and really being able to provide for his family. So it was a thought that was both disappointing and disgusting, I would say. But when I look at it, it was definitely very sad and disappointing, right? So now we're gonna fast forward to later on that night. Later on that night, I go to now I ain't messing with the break room no more that night, right? So I go out to my car I'm playing on Facebook, man. I'm post this thing about wifey, how much I love her, blah 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 blah. Right, just having some fun. And when I get back out, I'm going inside to the building, and I see a mutual friend of ours, and they was like, everything all right? And I was like, what you mean? He said. They said, well, I just seen that post. I seen that post that she did about wifey. He's like, y'all good? And I said, yeah, we good. What you mean? You know, they was like, oh, I was just making sure. So when I went in, it hit me that the reason why they were asking me that, not because I just decided randomly to show my love for wifey, but they thought that one of us was doing something wrong, like we was fighting, like that was an apologetic type post that either I did something wrong or she did something wrong, and and then everything kind of came to what they call fruition that night. Like the light bulb, that all about understanding that light bulb went off for a short period of time, right? And it gave me a sign, and it gave me the opportunity in my mind to take this first step to where I'm at now, because I looked at both of those situations and I said, man, the negativity that is in the world at that time, that you could take two situations that is really viewed by most as a positive thing, as a joyous thing, as a celebratory thing, and for some people it's automatically a negative, or something is going wrong, or in the second case with my wife, somebody had to be doing something, or in the first case to not even be able to, in his right frame of mind, and have that peace of mind for him to recognize and be appreciative of our history. Like it was eye opening, and now we get to the point now that this is what fuels why I'm so passionate and wanting to turn negative into a positive, right? Why I'm so passionate about mental breakfast, why I'm so passionate about every opportunity that I'm out, even if it's a good morning, even if it's a head nod, anything that I can do where I can say, no matter how I'm feeling, right? No matter how I'm feeling, whether I'm feeling a little down, whether I needed more than mental breakfast for myself, I am obligated, and it's my responsibility to go out here and flip these negatives into a positive, right? I will say this, those situations like that, I thank him, right? I think oh boy for saying what he said. I think the missus for assuming that, I don't know, I was cheating or she was whatever for me to post that. I think everybody who tried to bring me down, I think everybody who was trying to hate on me, like, I thank y'all, because without y'all I would not be in this position, um, to go so hard for the people who I need to, right? I thank everybody for, now that make my job harder. I hate that kids are being sacrificed, for somebody like myself, and the rest of us who have to go in and do damage control and really uplift and inspire and encourage these kids. But at the same time, I thank you. I thank you because, um, you're the reason why we are needed, and you're the reason why we are going to go hard. And I guarantee, with you all, we will be the ones who will overcome what is going on out here, and really spread this positivity. So with that being said, y'all go enjoy the rest of y'all day to day, and really reflect on how far we come. Okay, not only that, but as you go about this life, and as you think about and reflect your life, and you get to your peace of mind, just remember, man, it's a long journey. No matter how many people try to put their foot on your neck, uh, you will be all right. Just remember, it's all about understanding. This journey is all about understanding. That peace of mind is worth the grind that you striving for, but you got to know yourself and to be yourself in order to get there. And the last thing I add for this one is, the only thing that overcomes hate is love. All right, so much love, y'all. Y'all have a good day. All right.